All right, the other major story of the night, the worst of the snow is over now, but we do still have a little more of the storm to deal with, as you can see here. Live look at the radar. Snow still falling across a lot of the area.
And that snow, David, is just piling on top of the more than 20 inches of snow in some places. The Merrimack Valley and northern Worcester County considered the jackpot zones this time around.
And cleaning up almost 2 feet of snow, not easy. People were out there early this morning digging out as crews work to plow the roads and make the streets safe. It will take a few days for a lot of folks to get all of that snow out of the way, and it's not going to be a ton of fun.
No, it is not. I mean, maybe for the kids, not for the rest of us. There are a number of school closings that we're going to make sure that you are on top of. They are on your screen as well. They include Boston and Worcester. Now, we have a team of reporters tonight covering this storm. And of course, we want to bring our chief meteorologist, Eric Fisher, into the picture here, who has been on top of this from the very start, making sure you're prepared. Eric, this storm is not even done with us quite yet.
A few more hours to go here. This is that parting shot we were talking about. There'll be that last backlash that would come through this evening before we can completely say goodbye to it. We've seen it start to fill in here over the last hour or so in Worcester County, coming down a pretty good clip. I was checking the cam at Wachusett Mountain. Seems like people are having a pretty good evening there. And snow coming down at a good pace. Spencer, Worcester, up toward Leominster and Townsend. Gardner as well. So along Route 2, some slow, slick travel this evening. Some of that steadier snow has also been blossoming around Manchester and Hooksett and traveling east across 93. We've also had a little bit of ocean effect snow coming down around Plymouth and heading down toward Bourne-Sagamore this evening. So big picture, this is the back edge of it. You can see how it's starting to flare up. This will pivot to the east over the next few hours, and then we can say goodbye. So we'll hold on to that snow until about 9 to 10 o'clock at the coastline, and then it's moving its way offshore. We'll clear out after that, and we'll start the day at least with some sunshine tomorrow. And we're expecting about 1 to 3 inches from this last parting shot that's moving on through. So I know it's been a long day, long couple of days of cleaning up. There's going to be one more pass that has to take place tonight before we can say goodbye to a very, very significant storm here in the Boston area and really all across the country. Just a huge breadth of this storm system. Overnight lows, they'll be back in the single digits. Some gusty northwest winds behind that snow as well. So we wake up tomorrow morning about 5 in Fitchburg, 9 in Boston, 0 in Keene. Nashville is down to 2, around 10, 11 in Hyannis. That's how we start. We're going to have bright sunshine to start the day, but clouds will tend to fill in after that. There is a chance for a passing flurry or snow shower tomorrow afternoon. But if you're looking for melting to give us a helping hand, it is really not in the forecast. We are in the coldest stretch of the winter, just around 20 or right on through the rest of this week for highs and 20s on Saturday. I think our next chance for freezing is around Monday, a week from today. And David and Courtney coming up, there is a chance for another storm this weekend. We'll talk about the potential there.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Eric, thank you. Crews have been working overtime to try to clear the snow. But like this street in Charlestown, some are just too narrow to easily navigate at this point.
WBZ's Louisa Moeller joins us live in Winthrop tonight. And Louisa, there is just nowhere for all of this snow to go.
Courtney, David, this is a 1.6 square mile dense peninsula town, and the only place for the snow to go is up into big, big piles like this one right next to me. And if you look down the street, it is just pile, driveway, pile, then driveway, then pile, then driveway. I did speak with a plow driver today. He said they're not at the point where they actually have to pick up the snow and dump it elsewhere, but they are certainly doing everything they can to push it anywhere they can. When Colby Dassaw starts up his snowblower on a day like this, he's the neighbor you want nearby in Winthrop.
We saw like this lady over here was shoveling. She had no snowblower, so I'm like, it takes me 5 minutes to get over there, help her snowblow it out, and I do what I can.
And that's all you can do in a densely populated town of just over 19,000 people with windy, narrow streets that just got a delivery of roughly 1.5 feet of snow. Just ask Zach Cook. Where do you put the snow? Like, I'm sure you keep getting plowed in.
Yeah, we're gonna basically make like an icicle ice luge right here. And that way when the kids get back, they can play in the snow.
We saw plows navigating the streets, increasing the massive snowbanks, and some made even higher by drifting snow pushed by the wind coming off the ocean.
The drifts were really what did us in. The stairs, front and back of the house, were just covered.
Everyone here needs to work together, like these firefighters we saw clearing hydrants, the icy remnants of an early morning blaze on Somerset Street proving how crucial that simple exercise is.
As the cleanup continues in the shadow of Logan Airport's massive plowing operation, folks here know it's best to keep a positive attitude.
A lot of people across the country are going through a lot worse than what we are right here, so I'm not going to complain.
So even though there's no more snow falling, and it does feel like there's a little snow blowing off these mountains into our faces, there is a parking ban. It remains in effect, and school is canceled here tomorrow so that crews can come and widen these narrow streets the best that they possibly can. Live in Winthrop, Louisa Moeller, WBZ News.
Louisa, thank you. And from Winthrop to Andover, where they received more than 20 inches of snow.
WBZ's Aaron Parsegian has been in Andover since the storm started yesterday. And how's it looking out there tonight, Aaron?
Well, David and Courtney, it's not to the rate we saw during the worst parts of the storm on Sunday, but the snow is still falling here in Andover, nearly 20 inches at this point, and you can see just downtown it's stacked really high all along the sidewalks here. Folks around here are experiencing both the pain and pleasure of dealing with this massive snowfall. The scraping of plow trucks and roar of snowblowers echoing through Andover Monday, where cars were left buried in the snowdrift and neighbors spent several hours digging out from nearly 20 inches of powder.
We haven't had that in a while. You know what I mean? This accumulation, this is pretty good. Yeah, this you feel. I'm tired, you know.
For Lawrence's Felix Garcia, it's a feeling that brings him back to the President's Day storm more than 20 years ago.
2003, look like they sent it 2003. We had to go clean the snow, no choice. But we almost done now. I'm down here. I gotta go help my neighbor now. They older. I go help them to clean it.
The helping spirit alive and well in this corner of Essex County.
Could be much worse.
No one embodies it more than Sam, a well-known friendly face of Andover and owner of this Gulf gas station, one of the few places open Monday morning.
She was at 6, had my coffee, help out cleaning. Gotta keep going, right? It's just another day in paradise.
He says his trademark phrase still rings true even buried in snow.
This is too easy. You guys should lucky to have snow, rain, snow, and all this. That's why keep the world going, right?
And for kids with a day off from school, the snow keeps the fun going too.
It's fun, but the snow's it's thick, so it's hard to go down a little.
Meantime, plow crews have been on the roads really nonstop since the start of this storm, and they've made significant progress here. The roads are consistently better than what we saw on Sunday, but they're still urging people have caution if they do venture out. Live in Andover tonight, Aaron Parsegian, WBZ News.
Aaron, thank you.